button na. Đấy. Giữ cái dừng lại. Hả? Giữ cái dừng.开始录了。Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, welcome to Guangzhou Car Air Purifier Company.
I'm Leo.
I'm Sam.
Yes.
Yes.
We are going to introduce our main product, air purifier, and now Sam, we are going to introduce some home air purifier and desktop air purifiers, right?
Yes.
So, which one is our first model?
The first model we are going to introduce is our bestseller.
Okay, bestseller. And what's the model name?
The bestseller is KJ4204-A350. We can shortly call it A350.
A350.
Yes. So let's
start.
going to okay, it's the model A350, the bestseller. Yes.
And what is the basic data of this air purifier?
Yes, the basic data. First, the CADR is 420. 420.
Yes.
And the coverage area is from 29 to 50 square meter.
Yes. From for a room size from 29 to 50 square meter.
Yes.
And it should be suited to a
living room,
big size living room. Yes. And classroom and meeting room. Yes. So it is household use and commercial use.
Yes, very useful. So next we are going to introduce the basic function for this model. Okay.
First of all, we can see this product is very elegant and it made of the ABS, and our factory Hoco used all the new LG brand ABS. So the covers, the housing is very elegant.
Yes. Then let's introduce the function.
Yes.
First, we can see the control panel on the top.
Yes.
Then turn on the machine. We can see there are 8 buttons on the control panel.
Yes. Totally 8 buttons, and for some functions.
Yes. Then let me introduce each button one by one. the first one is the power button,
Yes.
turn off the machine. The second one,
The second one
so
is
the
the auto.
auto.
But we found that now we cannot make the auto mode because now the machine has a 90-second counting. 90 seconds counting. It is the time for the sensor preheat. This model with a dust sensor for detect the PM2.5 particles. So maybe 20 seconds later, and the machine will work normally and automatically.
Yes.
Okay. So now I think we can press the auto mode button to see what happens when it is under the auto mode.
Okay. Auto.
Yes.
呢個太落啦，依家擋住咗啊！
Which one?
得啦，有個人入咗嚟喎。呢個就係啱先睇嗰個。
Okay, I just reset the machine. Then the third button is the sleep.
Yes.
So I just set the sleep mode.
Now it is in the sleep mode, and we found that the light, the air quality light
It's off.
off, and also the controlling panel
So off.
also the light off.
And the fan speed is at the lowest level.
Yes.
Very quiet.
So we found that the airflow is a little bit, and for the environment for sleeping.
Yes. Okay, this is the sleep mode.
Yes.
The fourth button is the timer.
Yes.
The timer. So let's check the timer setting. We can
Yes.
see it is the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, 8 hour, and 12 hour.
Yes.
Totally 5 of
5 settings. 1, 2, 4, 8, and 12.
12.
5 settings.
Yes.
And for the clock,
Yes.
for the clock to turn off and turn on. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So what's the
And
next?
The next is the tri-lock.
Yes.
So,
This model has a tri-lock function, and we just need to press down the tri-lock button. 3 seconds.
okay, press.
Okay. Let me try.
Okay.
Okay. Now the button light is on, so it means the function is working. So let me press the power button, auto button or sleep button, all the other buttons. All the operation is not working.
Okay, not working. So if we want to unlock the tri-lock mode,
Yes. So the tri-lock means to protect the children from the mistakes,
yes.
mistakes operation. Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. If we want to unlock the tri-lock mode, we just need to press this button again for 3 seconds.
3 seconds again. Press the button,
Okay.
and we unlock the tri-lock function.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the tri-lock. And the next is the fan speed.
Yes.
Fan speed. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4.
For fan
Four-
speed, we have 4
4 levels.
adjustment, 4 level adjustment
Yes.
by hand. Normally, we turn on the auto mode, but when we need to adjust the fan speed, you can control it by the speed button. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes. And the next button is the ion.
Ion, yes. Okay.
And turn on or turn off the negative ion generator.
Yes.
And the last button is the UV.
The UV lamp.
UV.
Okay.
So
So we can choose the machine with or without the negative ion or UV lamp function. As we like, it is really a smart air purifier and operatable.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's the basic function.
Yes.
This
And then just now you control the buttons, and I found that there are some numbers on this controlling panel that display. So what are they?
Yes, there are several numbers on this control panel.
Yes.
Let me introduce this number one by one. The
Okay.
first one is the
24.
24 degrees is the temperature.
It is a temperature display.
Yes.
It is the
Real-time
real-time temperature.
The second one is the humidity. Humidity.
Humidity.
It's 48%.
Okay, 48% humidity in this room, in this showroom.
Yes. And the third number is the timer. This is the timer.
Yes.
It says set 12 hours. Now the time's down counting.
Okay. And after we set the time, the clock to turn on or turn off, and we can see the time on this panel.
Yes.
Okay.
And the fourth number is the fan speed.
Yes.
Fan speed.
The fan speed level. This is a basic. Yes.
And the last number is the PM 2.5.
Okay. So the most important index of the air purifier is our CADR, and this is displaying the CADR PM 2.5 index.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is the number on the control panel.
Okay.
So you can also see the icon Wi-Fi.
Yes, we also see the icon Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. So this product can be the 2-year Wi-Fi.
Yes. Later we will describe the controlling. How many ways of the controlling? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
Then?
so just now we know we found that there are some different kinds of color on this part.
Yes.
And now it is the green light. So
Yes.
what does it mean?
This light is the air quality indicator light.
Yes, air quality indicator light.
Yes. And there are 4 colors for this light. They are green, blue, yellow, and red.
Okay.
4 colors.
So customers can see the
The
air
air
quality directly by
By
their
this
eyes.
light. Yes,
Okay.
by this light.
Okay. So the green light means
Means excellent air quality, and
Okay.
the AQI is from 1 to 50.
okay. It's an excellent air quality.
Yes. And for the blue light,
Blue
it
light.
means the good air quality.
Mhm.
And the AQI is from the 51 to 100.
Okay. 51 to 100 for the blue light.
Yes. And for the yellow light, it means the medium air quality.
Mhm.
And the AQI is from the 101 to 150.
101 to 150.
Yes.
Yellow light.
Yellow light.
Yeah.
And the last color is the red color. It means the bad, terrible air quality.
Yes.
And the AQI is from the 151 to 500.
Yes.
500 is the max number.
It's the terrible air quality.
Yes.
Yeah. So for the red light, sometimes it means a warning. You see, so the machine, when the machine is under the auto mode, and the machine will run faster when it detected the bad quality, air quality. The machine will run faster.
Yes.
And then to make it the faster purification. Okay. So we finished the basic function and basic buttons description. Now Sam
we are going to
show
purification.
Yeah, how many stages of purification of the A350 model?
There are 7 stages purification for this model.
Okay.
There
Show
are,
us.
I mean, the first one.
Yes. So I turn off the machine first. Okay, and take out the front panel.
And we can see is the filter for this model. This 4-in-1 composite filter.
Yes.
4-in-1. Let me introduce each layer one by one.
Yes.
The first layer, this blue layer, is the purifilter. Purifilter. It can remove the big particle in the air.
Yes.
The big particle is visible by our eyes, such as the dander, animal skin, hair,
Yes.
pollen, and bee dust.
Okay.
It's visible.
Those particles we can see by our eyes. Yeah.
Right.
Such as the dust in the air and the hair on the floor and the
Pollen.
animal, the pet, your pet skin
Yes.
and the pollen and
Pollen.
the
Bee
dander.
dust.
Yes.
Yes, it's the purifilter. Then the second layer is the HEPA filter.
Yes.
HEPA
We
filter.
can see that through the blue filter, there are many folders.
Right. So the HEPA filter can remove the very small, very tiny particle in the air.
Yes.
And
Small particle.
Such as the PM 2.5.
Yeah, PM 2.5. Those we cannot see by our eyes.
The size of PM 2.5 is just 1/10 of our hair.
Yes, very small.
Very small.
Tiny.
And it can also remove the bacteria and the virus.
Okay. Another function of the HEPA filter can remove the bacteria and the virus.
So, yes, and it's useful to track the COVID-19 virus as well.
Yes. So I think the most important technology from the HEPA filter, right?
Right.
So how about the removal rate?
The removal rate
Yes.
for the bacteria is 99.46%.
Yes.
For the PM 2.5 is 98.5%.
98.5% at age
11.
11 grade. And we know that we can also
use
offer age
13.
age 13 grade HEPA filter.
Right.
And it is the 99.95% removal rate.
Yes, a little higher removal rate.
Yes.
So this is the HEPA filter. The third layer is the activated carbon filter. Activated carbon filter. It can remove the bad smell.
Very bad smells.
The odor.
Yeah.
Odor and formaldehyde and the benzene.
Yes.
And
Also the bad smell from our cigarette smoking.
Yes.
Yeah. And also some human being odor. And also the kitchen.
Right.
Okay.
The activated carbon filter. And the fourth layer, the last layer, this green layer.
Is a green.
Is
layer.
the photocatalyst.
Okay, this is the photocatalyst.
Yes, it can decompose the harmful gas into the water and the carbon dioxide.
Yeah, decompose it. Decompose it means this layer can mix the harmful the chemical gas here, formaldehyde and the benzene or the other chemical gas.
Yes.
to some non-harmful, unharmful gas,
Water,
water, nano water, and carbon dioxide.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's the photo catalyst.
Yeah.
So
It's very useful.
So this the composite filter for this model.
Okay.
4-in-1.
So also there are 4 stages purification
Yes.
of the air purifier. So what's the fifth?
The fifth stage is the UVC lamp.
Yes.
We can see inside there's a UVC lamp here,
Yes.
and we can take out the UVC lamp. So this UVC lamp is wavelength is 254 nanometer.
So as we know, the UVC ray at the wavelength 254 can kill the bacteria
And
the virus directly,
Right.
such as the UV light in hospital.
Right.
So we can turn it on for some time, for 1 or 2 hours, to clean, to make the indoor air quality clean.
Yes. So and the power consumption
Yes.
this lamp is 6 watt.
It's a 6 watt.
6 watt. So it is also very convenient to replace.
Yes. Normally we can replace it every month, or every year,
Every year.
12 months.
Actually, the lifespan for this lamp is 8,000 hours.
More or less, yes. 6,000 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
So what's this, Sam? What's this?
This the blue filter is
Yes.
the sixth stage purification.
Yes.
It's for humidifier.
Okay. This model AV50 have another function. It is a humidifier, and it is a physical humidifier, no electricity.
Yes, no.
But this filter can purify the water in the water tank. So Sam, could you please show us the water tank about the humidifier?
Yes, it's easy and very convenient.
Yes.
Take out the water tank. The water tank, it can stock 1.5 liter water.
Yes.
It's very convenient to inject water
Yes.
here. And there's a ruler here to show the water inside.
Yes.
It can remind us to add water in time.
So normally, how long can we use out the 1.5 liter water?
1.5 liter water can use for about 1 day,
Okay.
24 hours.
If we turn on the machine 24 hours, we can use it. Use it all.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And can also show the filter.
Yes.
It's the filter.
This filter. And if we inject the water into the water tank, this filter can purify, can make the water much more clean. But if our customers don't like to make the air more humidity, they do not need to inject the water.
Okay.
And then the filter water can be taken out to under the sun to keep it dry.
Yes.
And this wet filter, this water filter, it is no need to replace.
Yes. No need to replace. So it's very easy.
Yes. 6 stages purification.
Yes.
And
The
you
seven-
mentioned the 7. Yes.
The
So
7.
what's the 7?
The seventh stages purification is the negative ion.
Oh, negative ion.
Negative ion. The output of negative ion is 10 million pieces per cubic centimeter.
Yes. So from for the purification stages, the machine working just like this, from the big particles to small particle to the harmful gas, and then the negative ion output. Right. So finally, the air flow output is more clean.
More clean.
Yeah.
And with negative ion.
Yes.
And with the water.
Okay. So Sam, we just finished the description. Description for the A350 model, the function, buttons, and the purification stages. So Sam, if our customer want to know how many pieces would be our OEM order?
The MOQ for the OEM order is 500 pieces.
Yes.
500 pieces. And we can offer some OEM service.
What kinds of OEM service?
We can print the customer's logo
Yes.
on the machine
Okay.
and on the outer box
Yes.
and on the user manual.
On the front panel, and customized user manual, and the outer carton box.
Yes.
And Sam, do you know what kinds of certificates does the A350 has?
This product have the C certificate and
CE, yes.
ETL
ETL,
and CB.
CB, and ROS.
Those
And also, I think we have the GS, and the ERP.
Okay.
And also, we sell to all over the world, including the Europe, and America, and Korea, and Southeast Asia.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, many countries.
Yes.
Okay. If our customer places 500 pieces for OEM order, so do you know what's the loading?
The loading.
Yeah.
For the 500 pieces, it needs one 40 feet container.
140 feet container.
Yes.
Okay. So can we add some spare filters?
Spare filter is okay. And actually, 140 feet container can load about 600 pieces.
600 pieces.
So there are also some space for the spare parts and
Okay.
the filter.
We got it. So maybe our customer can place 600 pieces directly.
It's okay. It's welcome.
It's welcome. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
If our customers have some question about this model, also can send email to our email address sales@gzhiker.com. Sales@G is Guangzhou, the first capital G, and the Z, the last number of the ABCDFG. Okay.
Yes.
And HAIKE.com.
Yes.
Okay.
Welcome to send email to us.
Yes.
And we'll reply you as soon as possible.
Okay. Thank you, Sam. We just finished the first model.
Okay.
Our best seller for the mediate and the big size room. Right. So what's the next?
The next, I also want to introduce another bestseller.
Another best seller.
Yes. Okay.
Source.
Okay. Remove this product.
Okay. Sam, we found this model is smaller than the A350.
Yes,
So
smaller.
what's the model name?
The model name for this product is KJ 210F-142.
Okay, KJ210-142.
Yes.
And can I call it 142 only?
Yes, we can certainly call it 142.
142. Okay. And what's the CADR of this 142 model?
The CADR for this model is 210 cubic meter per hour.
Oh, 210.
Yes.
So
And
it's
coverage.
the coverage.
Coverage area is from 15 to 25 square meter.
Okay.
Yes.
Smaller size.
Smaller than the last one.
Yes. So it could be suited to the starting room,
bedroom,
bedroom. Yes.
and some small living room is okay.
Small living room. Okay.
Yes.
For personal use, for family use. Okay.
Right.
It's a good model.
Yes. Then
Okay.
let's have a look at the basic function.
Yes. And first of all, we can see the
The
appearance is really very clean.
Clean.
Because we produce it by our new LG brand plastic ABS.
ABS.
So,
LG.
not tan yellow.
Okay.
Okay. And then this part is silver with the painting, and this part is black. The black air outlet.
Is any other option color for this top?
I think so. We can make it white color or the other customized color.
Yes.
As long as our customers can place a bigger quantity order.
Yes.
Okay.
So this top is can DIY the color.
Yeah, DIY colors. Okay. So Sam, we found that here is a circle.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the
What is it?
This is the control panel.
Controlling panel. And we found that there are 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons.
Four
Right.
buttons.
It's a light touching, right? Light touch.
Yes.
Okay, what are they?
Okay. Let's introduce one by one.
Yes.
The first one, let's check this one is the power.
Yeah. First of all, we need to turn on the machine.
Right. So the second one, this one is the fine speed.
Okay.
You can set 1, 2, 3, and auto.
Yes. 1, 2, 3 level fan speed adjustment and auto.
Auto. And the third button is the sleep.
Sleep. Okay.
Sleep. Set the sleep. I just press this sleep button. You can see this LED light is
Yes.
off, and the display is also off.
Okay. So when the machine now it is under the sleep mode, it just like no working.
Yes.
But in fact the
It's
machine
working.
is working
It's working.
in very quiet
Quiet.
noise.
Yes. And this is the sleep.
Yes.
And the first button is the timer.
Timer.
You
Okay.
can set the timer time from 1 to 12. 1
Okay.
to 12 hours. Every single hours you can set 1 to 12.
Yes, we found that we can set the timer, the clock at 1 to 12
Yes.
every 1 hour.
Yes.
And also this timer, the function can be set to turn on.
Turn on.
Yes.
Oh.
Turn on and turn red.
Yes.
Turn off.
Yes. When the machine is off, we can set the timer.
Okay.
And for example, 1 hour, then
Okay.
the machine will turn on by itself automatically
Yes.
after 1 hour. It's very smart function.
And save energy.
Right?
And suit to some people forgotten.
Yes.
Easy forgotten. And also, Sam, just now we found that there are only 4 buttons. Is there any hidden function?
Yes. we can press two buttons together to set other function.
And other two functions.
Yes, two functions. The
Yeah.
first one is the sleep and the timer.
Yes.
Okay, let's try.
We need to press the timer and the sleep
Together.
two buttons together, and then we can see
It's the
and then we can see a words
Lock.
lock. It is a try lock
lock.
function. So Sam he now is trying to press the other buttons, but it's not working.
No working.
Okay.
So if you want to unlock the trial mode, just press again.
Yes.
There's two buttons.
Okay.
Okay. Unlock the trial
Unlock the machine.
Okay, now it's
Okay.
working.
Other operations go normal.
Okay, this is the first function.
First
The-
hidden function.
Yes, the second hidden function is press the sleep and the fan speed together. Okay,
Okay.
you can see the temperature.
Okay. It is a temperature
Yes,
display.
yes.
We
So-
also can see the PM2.5 and temperature.
Yes. So this is the two hidden function.
Yes. So
Temperature.
okay. So just now we also described the fan speed, and we found that the auto mode, right? So how the machine works under the auto mode?
Yes, under the auto mode, the machine can inspect the air quality around
Yes.
and adjust the fan speeds automatically. For example, if the machine inspect the air quality is terrible, it's very bad, you will adjust the fan speeds at the highest level to improve the purification efficiency.
Yes.
So this is the auto mode. Now we can see this LED light is in green. It means the excellent air quality, and the fan speed is at the lowest level. It's very smooth. Let me introduce this LED light. It's the air quality indicator light.
Yes.
There are 4 colors for this light.
Maybe we take out near to the camera, and we found that at this controlling panel,
Yes,
there is a green circle.
green.
It's a air quality light.
Yes, the 4 button: power, fan speed, sleep, timer.
Yes.
We can just show the temperature,
Yes.
and the trial.
Okay.
Okay.
So there are 4 colors,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
4 color air quality light.
Yes. Let me introduce these 4 colors. What they mean. The green color, it means the excellent air quality.
Yes.
The AQI from the 1 to 50.
Yes.
And the blue light, it means the good air quality. And the AQI is from the 51 to 100.
Yes.
And the yellow light, it means the medium air quality. And the AQI is from the 101 to 150.
Yes.
And the last color is the red color. Red. It means the terrible air quality. And the AQI is from the 151 to 500.
Okay.
The 500 is the max number.
The mass number. And totally, the air purifier 142 can indicate, can show to the customers the air quality by the air quality indicator light, and also by the exactly number.
Yes.
It's number display.
Yes.
Okay. Just like this one. In
Oh.
the circle there a number is a PM215. It change every 5 seconds. It means our sensor detect the air quality, detect the air every 5 seconds. So it change every 5 seconds. And also the air quality light is on. Green, blue, yellow, and red.
Right.
4 colors.
Right.
Okay.
So this is the basic function
Yes.
for this model. Then we are going to introduce the purification
Okay.
for this model.
So how many stages for the 142 purification?
There are totally 6 stages.
Oh,
purification.
six stages.
Yes.
So what are they? Show us.
Okay.
Okay, we turn off.
Turn off the machine, and we can take out the filter
Okay.
at the back side. Okay. This is the filter for this model.
And this is the back cover.
Right. So this 4-in-1 composite filter.
Yes.
There are totally 4 layers
Mm-hmm.
for this filter. Okay, let me introduce each layer one by one.
Yes.
The first layer, we can see it is the pre-filter.
Yes. The first layer.
So,
The white one.
yes, this is the pre-filter. It can remove the big particle in the air. This big particle is visible by our eyes,
Yes.
such as the animal skin, hair, and dander, pollen, and bee dust is visible. So this is the pre-filter. And the second layer is the HEPA filter. The HEPA filter can remove the small particle, very tiny particle,
Tiny particle.
such as the PM2.5.
The PM2.5 particles at the size 0.3 microns. It is very, very small size
Very small.
particles.
It's just 1/10 of our hair size.
Yeah, it's a 1/10.
1/10.
1/10.
So it can remove the small particle. So it can also remove the bacteria
Yes.
and virus.
It can also kill, stop, prevent the bacteria and virus.
Right.
So the HEPA filter function is very important.
Yes.
So what kinds of the grade of our HEPA filter?
This HEPA filter is the H11 grading HEPA filter.
Yes, H11.
H11.
And H11 is our regular grade HEPA
Yes.
filter.
And we can also offer the H13 HEPA filter.
Okay,
It's
H13.
Yes, it's optional.
So what is the removal rate for the PM2.5?
Yes, for the H11 HEPA filter, the PM2.5 removal rate is 98.5%,
Yes.
and bacteria removal rate is 99.46%.
99.46% for the bacteria
Bacteria.
and virus.
Right. And if you use the H13 HEPA filter, the PM2.5 removal rate is 99.95%.
Okay.
It's a little bit higher than the H11.
Okay. So Sam, do we need to replace the filter?
Yes, we advise our customer to replace the filter every 6 months.
Every 6 months.
Yes.
This is our suggestion.
Yes.
But the machine
Depends
also will give you a reminder.
Yes.
We remind you every 3,000 hours.
Yes, 3,000 hours.
Okay. this is 4-stage purification, right? So, what's the phase purification? Okay, sorry.
Okay, I just introduced the 2 layers.
2 layers.
Pre-filter, HEPA filter, and the 3rd layer is the activated carbon filter. Activated carbon filter can remove the bad smell, odor, benzene, and formaldehyde.
Okay. It is about the activated carbon filter.
Yes.
It can remove the
bad smell, odor,
odors,
and formaldehyde and benzene.
Okay, benzene. Okay. And what's the green?
The green layer is the photocatalyst.
Oh, it's a photocatalyst.
Right. It can decompose the harmful gas into water and carbon dioxide.
Yes.
It can decompose the harmful gas such as the formaldehyde.
Yes. It is high technology.
Very high.
It can make the harmful. It can make the harmful materials such as the benzene, formaldehyde, into the unharmful materials to the air, water, and the carbon dioxide.
Yes. Okay. This is the introduction for this composite.
Yes.
4
stages.
Okay, the 4 stages. Then the 5th stages.
The 5th stages. Okay.
Is the UV light. You can see the UV light inside.
Yes. And the UV light is our optional function. And the UV light can mainly is used for kill the virus and bacteria directly.
Right.
They stay in the HEPA filter.
Okay. It's the 5th stages, and the 6th stages purification is the negative ion.
Negative ion. I heard that this model have a very powerful negative ion output.
Yes, the output is 20 million pieces per cubic centimeter.
Okay. 20 million pieces.
It's double.
It's a
Double of other model.
Yes. It is very high density.
Yes.
And the negative ion function is
it's very useful for our body. It can just like entering the forest.
We call it the forest vitamin.
Right.
Okay. So we just finished the description, the introduction about the 142 purification stages. Totally 6 stages. Yes.
Right.
We repeat it again. We repeat.
Okay, the first one, pre-filter. Second one is the HEPA filter. Third one is the activated carbon filter.
Yes.
The fourth one is the photocatalyst. And the 5th one is the UV light. And the 6th one is the negative ion.
Powerful negative ion.
20 million pieces.
Yes. Okay. So, Sam, as we know, just now we control the machine by the light touch, right?
Right.
Do you know what other else control it?
This model also comes with the remote control.
Yes.
Remote control.
Remote control and the light touching on panel.
Yes, 2 ways. Two
Okay.
ways to control this model.
Thank you. So here part is our sensor part.
Yes.
And here we will make a label, the resin label, about the machine information, basic information such as the voltage input and the CDR and some symbols. Right. Then Sam, and this model 142, do you know what certificates it has?
This model can be complete certificate. It has the C lows, ETL,
Yes.
CB,
Yes.
and also the FCC,
FCC
and other
and the ETL.
ETL, yes, ETL,
CE rules.
ETL,
ETL
GS,
and FCC and ERP.
right. It's
So it is a global
global
item. It's
item.
a global international the model.
Yes.
We sell to North America,
Europe,
Europe.
and, Southeast Asian.
Yes,
Yes,
even the Japan and Korea.
yes. Global model for global market.
Yes. Okay, thank you. And so, Sam, how about the OEM order? If we want to place, if our customer want to place an order for OEM order, we will do what for the customer?
Yes, for OEM order,
Yes.
the MOQ is 500 pieces.
500 pieces.
500 pieces.
Okay.
And we can offer some OEM service, such as printing the logo on the front panel,
Yes.
on the outer box,
Outer
and
box.
the user manual.
Oh, okay. So we can print, we can translate the language to
Yes.
customers.
Yes.
And also, how about if our customer place an order 500 pieces? How about the CBM?
CBN, we can use a 20 feet container to load the 500 pieces.
20 feet. Only a small container, 20 feet container.
Yes.
So how about the 40 feet container?
For one 20 feet container, it can load about 550 pieces. So it's
40 feet.
yes.
40 feet.
About 40 feet.
Yeah, about
is
40 feet.
40 feet is about 1,100 pieces.
1,100 pieces.
Yes,
Okay.
around this number.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
So, okay, this is the 142. Okay, I forgot one important question to you.
We have a similar.
What kinds of what's the delivery date?
Delivery.
How long? How long do you need to prepare it?
Around 35 days.
35 days. Okay,
Right.
only 35 days.
Right.
So when you place an order, and 35 days later, you can ship out.
Yes. Yes.
So Sam, this is KJ201-142 model,
Yes.
and we know that he has a younger brother. Right?
Yes. Younger brother. Very similar.
Very similar.
Model
Okay.
with this one. And
Show us.
Okay. Okay, this is the younger brother of the model 142. This model name is KJ203F-142. It has the same CADR as the KJ210F-142. They had the same CADR. But for this model, it has no sensor, no remote control, and no UV light. And the CADR for this model is 210, and so its coverage area is from 15 to 25 square meter. Next, let me introduce the basic function for this model. You can see the control panel is very simple. There are only 5 buttons to control this model. Okay, let's introduce this model one by one. The first one is the power button. Power. The second button is the fan speed. You can set sleep 1, 2, 3 levels for fan speed. And the third button is the negative ion. You can turn on or turn off the ionizer. And the fourth button is the timer. You can see we have 3 settings for the timer function: 1 hour, 2 hours, and 4 hours. Is the timer. And the last button is the sleep. You can set the sleep mode. Okay, I just set the sleep mode. We can see the fan speed is at the lowest level. It's very quiet now. So it's very suitable for sleeping at night. So this is the basic function for this model. Let's have a look at the filter of this model. It used the same filter as the 142 model. This is the same filter. It's the 4-in-1 composite filter. The first layer, the pre-filter, it can remove the big particle in the air. This big particle is visible, such as the big dander, the big dust, dander, animal skin, and hair, and pollen. This is visible by our eyes. And the second layer is the HEPA, filter. It can remove the tiny small particle in the air, such as the PM2.5. The PM2.5 is very tiny, it's invisible. The size is only 1/10 of our hairs. The HEPA filter can also remove the materials and the virus. The PM2.5 removal rate of the H11 HEPA filter is 98.5%, and the removal rate of the bacteria is 99.46%. We can also offer H13 HEPA filter, and the PM2.5 removal rate is 99.95%. It's a little bit higher than the H11. This is the HEPA filter. And the third layer is the activated carbon filter. It can remove the benchmark, formaldehyde, and the benzene, and the odor, and the smoking. This is the third layer. And the fourth layer is the photocatalyst. It can decompose the harmful gas into the water and the carbon dioxide. The harmful gas such as the formaldehyde and the benzene and other TVOC. This is the composite filter for this model. This younger brother has no UV light. Yes. So they are only.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. So I will make the comparison with the two kinds of the model. And this one. We will see You will see the difference. You will see the difference of the two models. From the appearance, the looking, this one is all white, and this one have a logo printing place.
Yes.
Customers can place their logo on this and other. So the controlling is different, and this model have a digital model, digital display. But this one have only five buttons without the digital display. Okay. Also, this model have the dust sensor, but this one
no dust sensor.
No dust sensor. Okay. For the others, they are almost the same.
Same size.
Same size, same CADR. Okay. We use the same filters.
Right.
We use the same filters.
This one had a UV light, but this without the UV light.
Okay. So this model is our basic model, our entry level model, with very good price and sell many pieces all over the world.
Yes.
And then Sam, did you say about the loading and the OEM order requirements to our customers?
For this model?
Yes.
This is the same size as this one.
Yes.
So the loading for 500 pieces, we just need 120-feet container.
120-feet container, 500 pieces. And
right.
it is our OEM requirement.
Yes. Yes. So
and for the OEM order, we also can print the logo.
Print the logo on the machine.
Yes.
Outer box and the user manual.
Yes. Okay. And certificates.
Certificate. Introduce certificate.
Yes. This model also has CE, ROS, and ERP, and also the American certificates such as ETL, yes, and FCC.
Okay, the same certificate as this one.
The same. They are the same with the same certificates.
Okay. Also global market for global market.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So we just finished the introduction for these two brothers.
Yeah, two brothers.
Okay.
This one is KJ203142.
Yes.
And the elder brother is KJ210 142.
Okay. So if our customer has any other question,
yes,
send the email to our email address sales@gzhaike.com.
Yes.
So we will reply you as soon as possible.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sam, we just finished the introduction about three models.
Three bestseller.
Three bestseller.
Yes.
And then I want to discuss with you about the factory.
Okay.
Yes. How many people of Hoco factory do you know?
There are about 300 employees in Guangzhou Car Air Purifier Company.
Yes.
And we had many departments in our company.
Yeah, many departments. We have our research and develop department, RD. We have our RD and QC department, the IQC and OQC.
Yes.
And also we have the certificates, right? The factory certificates.
Right.
And what kind of certificate do you know?
Factory.
Yeah.
How many?
Certificate. No.
The test center.
The ISO. We got our factory got the ISO 9001 and ISO 14001.
Right.
Also, we passed the inspection, the factory inspection from some famous brands such as the Car Air company and we are operating many famous brands
Yes.
for OEM and ODM order.
Right.
And also our factory cover the buildings and the workshops cover more than 20,000 square meter in Guangzhou.
Yes.
Our factory is in Guangzhou, and also our factory has more than 15 years
Yes,
manufacturing experience.
Yes.
We- yeah.
From 2005.
Yes. We established from 2005.
Yes.
Okay, this is the basic information about our factory. So now we are going to introduce another model. I think we should introduce some new models.
New model.
So
Okay.
what's the next?
Okay, I will. We are going to introduce our new model KJ580.
Okay, KJ580.
Yes.
It's a big model.
Yes, big model. It's big and new.
It's a big and new model. And what's the name?
The model name
Model name, yes.
KJ580G.
KJ580G.
G hyphen A01.
A01. This is a A01.
We have the A02, A03.
Yes. We also have another two version, A02 and A03. Now we mainly introduce the A01.
Yes.
Yeah.
The difference is the
Yes.
from panel, the
Yes.
control panel.
So we will introduce to everyone from the function, button, and purification stages, and loading, OEM requirement, and
And
also the certificate, and also the controlling.
Right.
Yes. So one by one.
Okay.
Okay.
The first one, basic function.
Yes.
Okay. The CADR for this model is 580. So the
580 is
re-
related big,
yes.
big CDR machine.
Right. And the coverage area from the 40 to 70 square meter.
40 to 70 square meter.
Right. Is suitable for the living room,
Yes.
meeting room, classroom.
Classroom.
Yes.
Okay. Commercial use, household use.
Yes. Very useful.
Yes.
Okay. Then we are going to introduce the basic function.
Yes. The basic function, and we see there is only one button. There is only one button
Yes.
at this machine. So what's the secret of this button?
Okay.
Could you please show to customers together?
Okay. We can press the button.
Okay, this part, the black part, is the button. We just press it.
We can also rotate left
Okay.
and right.
We can choose the function. We can choose the function by rotating.
Yes.
Turn right or turn left.
Yes. To select the item.
Okay.
So.
And also here there is a monitor, small monitor.
Right.
Okay. It shows
So the
PM 2.5 number. Okay.
Yes. So let's see the first function.
Yes, one by one.
Okay, the first one is the fan speed. We can press the button. Select the fan speed.
Yeah,
Then-
fan speed.
Then rotate left or right to select the fan speed.
Oh. How many settings of the fan speed totally?
There are 4 levels for the fan speed.
Mm-hmm.
Speed 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
4 levels.
4 levels.
This is the next function is the auto. So press the button to select the auto function. Now the machine is at the auto mode. The auto mode can, when the machine on the auto mode, you can adjust the fan speed automatically according to the air quality allowed. For example, now this in the air indicator light is in green. It means the air quality is excellent. So the fan speed will be at the lowest level. If this light turns into red, it means the tolerable air quality. Then the machine will adjust the fan speeds automatically at the highest level to improve the purification efficiency. This is the auto. The next function is the night light. We can control these lights by this button. Turn on, turn off. The next button is the timer. We can rotate this button, turn left or turn right to select the time from the 1 hour to 12 hours. 1 to 12 hours. Every single hour. This is the timer. So what's the timer function? Let me introduce the timer function. For example, we set the 1 hour, and now the machine is on. After 1 hour, the machine can turn off by itself automatically. If we set 2 hours, it will turn off by itself after 2 hours. It's a very smart function. And if the machine is off, and we can also set the timer function. We can set 2 hours. Then the machine will turn on automatically by itself. This is the timer. The next function is the try lock. Try lock. We need to press the button for 3 seconds to set the trial mode. Now the machine is at the trial mode. You can see when I rotate the button left, right, there's no working. This trial mode is used to prevent the mistaken operation by the children. It's very smart function. So if we want to unlock the trial mode, what to do? Just press the button again for 3 seconds. One, two, three. Okay, unlock the trial mode. The next function is the negative ion. We can control the negative ion generator by this function. Turn off, turn on. Okay, negative ion. The next one is sleep mode. We can set the sleep mode by this function. Turn on the sleep mode. We can see when the machine on the sleep mode, this light is off and the display is off. And I can feel the wind is very smooth. The fan speed is at the lowest level. Now it's very quiet. It's below about 35 dB. It's very quiet. The next function is the filter replacement reminder. The lifespan of the filter is 3,000 hours, and we advise our customer to replace the filter every 6 months. Every 6 months. That is the filter replacement reminder. Then the next function is the Wi-Fi. We use the two-way Wi-Fi for this model. We can control this model with our cell phone. We just need to download the two-way Wi-Fi on our cell phone. Then can use our cell phone to match with this machine and control it. Very convenient. As we know, many other home appliances also use the two-way Wi-Fi. So our customer can use their cell phone to control many home appliances by their cell phone. Okay, this is the basic function. Next, we will introduce the purification for this model. There are totally 5 stages purification for this model. Let me introduce this purification. The first one is the pre-filter. Second one is the HEPA filter. Third one is the activated carbon filter. And the fourth stage is the UV light.
Yes.
And the fifth one is the negative ion.
Yes.
Okay, let's introduce one by one. You can take out the filter at the back side. So this is the filter.
Yes. We found that there are 2 pieces.
2 pieces. The white filter, the black filter.
Yes.
Okay, let me introduce the white filter. It's a composite filter with 2 layers, 2 in 1. The first layer is this nylon. It's the pre-filter. It can remove the big particle in the air. This big particle is visible by our eyes, such as the animal skin, dander, human being, the hair, the pollen, and the bee dust is visible. Okay. Then the second layer is the HEPA filter. HEPA filter is used to remove the very tiny, very small particle in the air.
Yes.
Yes. And such as the PM 2.5.
Yes.
PM 2.5 is very tiny, very small. The size is only 1/10 of our hair.
Yes.
Very tiny. For the HEPA filter, you can also remove the virus and the bacteria.
Okay. For the bacteria and the virus, what's the removal rate?
The removal rate for the bacteria, the removal rate is 99.46%.
Yes.
For the PM 2.5, the removal rate for H11 HEPA filter is the 98.5%.
Okay.
And
98.5%.
yes, the H13 HEPA filter is optional.
Yes.
The removal rate of the PM25 is 99.95%.
Okay.
Yes. This is the HEPA filter.
And then this one, This one is our carbon filter, and it is an activated carbon. The carbon filter is used to remove some very bad smell, such as the cigarette smoking, cigar smoking, and also some chemical gas.
Yes. So it's the filter.
Yes, it's very useful to decompose it, the chemical gas such as the benzene and formaldehyde.
Yes.
So totally, we make 2 pieces filter, but 3 stages. 3 stages, 3 in 1.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the 3 stages purification.
Yes. The first 3 stages purification.
Okay.
And then
The fourth
stages
is the UV light.
Yeah, it's our UV light. We can install the UVC light or UVA light
Yes,
here.
they are optional.
The UV light is to kill the bacteria and the virus. Those bacteria stay at the filter. Okay. So after the purification, the air outlet is more clean.
Right.
Okay. And then the last purification is
The fifth stage purification is the negative ion. Negative ion. The output of negative ion for this model is 10 million pieces.
10 million pieces negative ion output.
Yes. Okay. So there are another function for this model is the aroma.
We found that there is a storage. Storage is to let our customer input some aroma.
Aroma.
Yes. Drop some aroma liquid
Yes.
here.
Yes. Here.
And then the air will come out with the air outlet.
Yes. And this the door.
Yeah.
You
Here
can.
we can close the door. We can open the door.
Yes.
And also install it. And
Yes.
here the part is our sensor.
Sensor.
Yeah, the sensor can inspect and detect the air automatically and will action according to this sensor.
Yes.
Action faster.
Yes. It's the dust sensor.
Yes.
Dust sensor.
The infrared dust sensor.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. This the.
So Sam,
Yes.
just now you finished the basic function introduction, the purification introduction, and what's the next?
Next order, the OEM order.
Okay. Regarding the order, we will offer our customer for OEM order in 500 pieces. The MOQ requirement is 500 pieces.
500 pieces for MOQ.
And for the OEM order, we can do some service to customers, such as we will make the customized label, the resin label.
Right.
Also we
Print
can print the logo. We print the logo on this film panel, and also we can make the DIY user manual.
Right. We can translate the user manual into many languages.
Yes. Even we can make the customer style outer carton, the printing.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. This is the service for the OEM order.
Yes. And the MOQ order 500 pieces just suit to 140 feet container. So place an order 500 pieces is very easy to ship out. And what about the delivery?
Delivery time for it's about 35 days.
35 days.
Right.
Okay. It's not very long.
Not very long. Not very long.
It's easy.
1 month, yes.
Okay.
So, next we are going to talk about the certificate for
Yes,
this model.
certificate.
Now we had the
It is a new model.
new model.
New model. I think until now we don't have any certificates for this model. But to apply the certificate is very easy. And also we are selling to Korea, we are selling to Europe, and the quality is related to the comply with the CE standard and the KC standard and even the American standard, right?
Right.
We have the Rose CE already.
Right. So if you have any other question, just send us the email.
Yes.
So
If our customers have some any question or interesting about this model, just send us the sales at gzhaike.com.
Yes.
Let me spell it. Sales, SALES, sales at gzhaike.com.
yes, welcome to contact us for more details.
Okay.
可以吗？可以吗？还有这种。下班了。
这么多人吗？
把那个牌子竖起来。三台。Beauty 的，Beauty 的，刘海。问题的呀。左面也可以，这个202。差不多了。不够的话就整个
2个就之后再播，你知道吗？刚才播了1个钟，1个多钟都是这里直播的，都是被遮住。
我吗？我吗？
这最前面那个可是最遮住。不
Okay, Leo is back. Now I'm going to introduce another new model to everyone. It is this desktop model. It is our new model. And this model name is KZ202. We can call it 202. And this model has a very, very nice CADR for the small room. It is with the 200 CADR, for the 14 square meter to 24 square meter room. It is small size air purifier, desktop air purifier, but it's very powerful. And this face size is made of the clothes. It is very elegant, high class. And another three size, this size, back size, and this size. Other three size is the air inlet size. And air outlet will be at the top part. And also we can see the controlling part. The controlling part is on the top panel. And there are 3 buttons. So let me turn it on to introduce it one by one. And also this model is very easy to handle. It uses the wall plug adapter. Okay. When we plug in the adapter, we can hear a tone, ding dong. So it means the machine is power on status. Here now, I turn on the machine, and the machine will happen another sound. So we can see the power on off button, and the other is the fan speed adjustment button. There are 1, 2, 3 adjustment. We call it first level is the sleep. The second level is for the softly, and the maximum level fan speed is the power. Okay, and the other button is our the timer button. The timer button is for the timer function. We got 2 hour, 4 hour, and 6 hour. 3 settings, 3 options for the timer. So we need to press it, the timer function, to make our life easier. And also, I will tell customers another very funny function. It is our mosquito capture function and night light function. People can see at the bottom of the machine. At the bottom of the machine, there is a purple color light. It is our night light function, night. And also we can see another side. There is a UV light, and we use the UV light to attract the mosquito, and then the mosquito cannot go out. We make the trap, and the mosquito cannot go out. then we make capture. We make a capture successfully. And also we can control the night by our hand. For example, we press down the timer button 3 seconds, then the night is off. We press it again, we press it 3 seconds again, and the night is on. Also, we can turn on or turn off the mosquito capture function, the UV light, by timer button and the speed button together. Okay, here there is another motor, and the power is higher, and the mosquito capture function is on. And you can press the timer and the speed together 3 seconds, and to turn off the mosquito capture function. Okay, this is the basic buttons and functions description to everyone. And now I'm going to introduce the purification about this machine. Okay, we take out the very high class front panel, and we can see there is a very big size filter here.
Yes.
It takes up the space more than 60% of the machine.
60%.
60% of the machine. And we take out the filter by the tips. We found that it is a one-piece 3-in-1 composite filter, right?
3-in-1.
Yes. This part is the we found that there is a pre-filter, nylon pre-filter, and it can remove the big particles such as
the dander, animal skin, hair, pollen,
yes,
and big dust.
Big dust. And also, there are many folders on this surface.
This HEPA filter.
It is our HEPA filter, and regularly we use H11 grade.
So the HEPA filter is used to remove the small, tiny particle.
Yes, small, tiny particle, such as the PM2.5 particle, and such as some size at 0.3 to 0.7 micro particles.
Yes.
And the PM2.5 particles, those we cannot see by our eyes.
Yes, very tiny, very small.
But the HEPA filter can capture it, can remove it.
Yes, the HEPA filter can also remove the bacteria and the virus.
Yes.
Yes. And the removal rate for the bacteria is 99.46%.
Yes. 99.46% for the bacterial
and the virus
removal. And H11 HEPA filter removal rate is at 98.5%. And if we upgrade to H13 grade HEPA filter, the removal rate at 99.95%.
Yes, for the dust.
Yes,
Dust.
almost 100%.
Okay.
And inside, we found that there is a tank in black color.
Yes,
It is our activated carbon filter.
Right.
So the activated carbon filter is used to
remove the bad smell.
Bad smells.
Formaldehyde and benzene.
Yes.
Also the odor.
Yes. So this is the 3-in-1 composite filter. Yeah. And also we call it 3 stages purification. The first 3 purification.
Yes.
And also the
Yeah.
the number 4, the fourth purification is the UVA,
UV.
the UV light.
Mm.
It can capture the mosquito.
Yes.
Also, there is a negative ion.
Yeah.
Negative ion. The phase purification is the negative ion.
Yes.
And here is the storage. There is a storage for the mosquito capture,
Yes.
and we can drop the mosquito dye to the rubbish bin.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
this is our KZ202 basic information. And about the size and the loading, do you know?
Not clear.
Okay.
Clear?
Let me tell you. This model, our OEM requirement is 1,000 pieces. But for 1,000 pieces loading, it's due to 40 feet container. 120 feet container can store 800 pieces.
Okay.
Even our customers can place an 800 pieces order to us. We can make the OEM service to customers, such as the logo printing and customized style user manual, and also the outer carton.
Right.
And we can produce the color box for customers.
Yes.
For unit, and 4 box per one big box.
Yes.
Outer box.
Yes.
Okay. Leo just finished the new project. This is our new model, KZ202.
Yes.
So Sam, will you bring some new model, some funny model for the introduction?
Yes. I'm going to introduce another model. Okay, I'm going to introduce this model. Its model name is KJ225F-A200. We can shortly call it A200.
Yes, this is an A200 model.
Yes.
And as we know, the A200 model with the CADR and the 200 CADR
200.
and applicable area from the 15 to 25 square meter.
Yes.
And
And
it is a very beautiful,
very
beautiful,
very
and elegant model.
appearance.
Just like the slim
Beauty. Yes.
lady.
Very elegant. Very beautiful.
Okay. So Sam, you will introduce the function and the buttons to anyone.
Yes. I will introduce the base function. Here you can see the control panel on the top. There are 6 buttons to control this model. The first one, the power. Turn on or turn off the model.
Yes.
Machine. And the second button is the auto. Auto. The third button is the fan speed. You can see totally 3 levels for the fan speed. Low, medium, and high. Three levels.
Yes.
And the fourth button is the sleep. You can set the sleep mode. The fifth button is the timer.
The timer.
Here you can see you can set time 1 hour,
2 hour,
4 hour,
4 hour,
8
8 hour,
and
zero.
okay,
1, 2, 4, 8, 4 seconds.
then 4. Yes. And the sixth button is the function. This function button, you can control the necking iron and the UV light
Yes.
manually. Now you can see the necking iron and the UV light is on.
Yes. It means the both function is on. It's working.
Yes.
The ion, the liquid ion function and the UV lamp function.
Yes. And press this button again.
Yes.
Now the necking iron is off and the UV light is on.
Yes. One of them is on and one of them is off.
Okay. Press this button again.
Yes.
Now the necking iron is on and the UV light is off.
Yes.
Okay.
2 and 1.
Okay, press again. Now both the UV light and the necking iron is off.
Okay. So summary. We need to press the function button 4 times
4 times.
to make both of them on. To make 2 times one of them on or off. And the last time is both of them off.
Yes.
Okay.
One button.
It is very easy to control it.
One button to control 2 functions.
Yes. Okay.
So this is the basic function for this model. 6 button to control.
Yes.
Then let's have a look at the purification.
Yes, purification. We found that this model have around 6 stages purification.
Yes.
So let's Leo to introduce to everyone one by one. And first of all, Sam just turn off the machine, and now I take off the front panel. Okay.
Okay.
And we found that the filter here,
Here.
and here the blue one, the blue color layer is our pre-filter.
Right.
And this is the recorded 4-in-1 composite filter. This one is a pre-filter. Pre-filter is non-woven layer. It can use to remove some bigger particles such as the human hair, the animal skins, the dander, and even the dust and the pollen.
Yes.
And also in the middle there is 2 layers. One of them is the HEPA filter. So the HEPA filter is used to remove the invisible particles such as the PM 2.5,
Yes.
and their size at 0.3 microns,
Yes.
and it is very dangerous particles.
Yes.
But the HEPA filter can remove it.
Yeah.
And also the HEPA filter removal rate at H11 grade is 98.5%. But we can also upgrade it to H13.
H13.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the removal rate of H13 is reached to 99.95%.
Yes.
It's very high, almost 100%.
100%.
Yes.
Yes.
And another important function of the HEPA filter is to remove the virus and the bacteria.
Yes.
And we got the report data is for the removal rate is 99.46%.
Yes.
Yes. It is also very high percentage
Yes.
for the removal
Almost the 100%.
bacteria.
Yes.
And inside we shake the machine. We found that there are some sounds from the activated carbon. We use the honeycomb activated carbon.
Yes.
So the activated carbon filter is used to remove the
Bad smell,
bad smell, odors.
Formaldehyde and benzene.
Yes,
Mm.
many kinds of materials.
Yes.
And also here is our photocatalyst layer, and the photocatalyst layer can decompose some
Harmful gas.
harmful gas,
Into
such
the
as the formaldehyde and
benzene.
benzene,
Mm.
and then make them into some unharmful materials.
The water and the carbon dioxide.
Yes, you are right.
Mm.
So this is four layers and 4 filters,
Yes.
and we also call it 4 stages purification.
Yes.
And then the next stages purification is our UV lamp.
UV lamp.
Okay. The UV lamp we use for the UV lamp we use the UVC grade, and it output the ray at the wavelength 254 nanometer.
Yes.
And Sam, you can tell to the customers what's the function of the UVC ray.
Yes, the UV light can kill the bacteria and virus.
Yes. So also the hospitals, they use the UVC indoor to kill the bacteria and the virus.
Yes.
At this moment, at this special moment, we suggest that we can use the UV lamp to make our indoor air clean.
Yes. Yes.
And how about the consumption of the UV light?
The power consumption for this lamp, UVC lamp, is 6 watts.
Yes.
6 watts.
And do we need to replace it?
Yes, the lifespan of this lamp is around 6,000
6,000 hours.
So we can also replace this UVC lamp very easily, conveniently.
Okay.
It's replaceable. It's very easy.
So regarding the replacement time, just now I forgot to tell customers the replacement time about the filter. Do you know how long we suggest to replace the filter?
Okay, we advise our customer to replace the filter and every 6 months. Actually, the lifespan of the filter is 3,000 hours. And when the filter is needed to replace, the machine will remind our customers to replace it.
Yes.
Yes.
And also the 3,000 hours.
3,000 hours.
Our machine has a clock,
Mm.
to remind the customers to replace the filter.
Okay.
And then the last stage of purification is our negative ions.
Negative
Negative
yes.
ion.
Yes.
And this machine can output 10 million pieces negative ion centicubic cubic meter
Yes.
per second.
Yes.
It is a very high density
Yes.
negative ion output.
Yes.
And negative ion function can make some dust down to the floor, and also can make the air like the environment we enter to the forest. People call it the forest vitamin.
Yes.
So we know the negative ion function.
Right. So it's the introduction for the 6 stages purification.
Yes.
They are the first one, pre-filter. Second one, HEPA filter. The third one is the activated carbon filter.
Yes.
The fourth one is the photo catalyst.
Yes.
And the fifth one is the UVC lamp. And the sixth one is the API.
Yes. Okay. Sam, do you know what kinds of certificates does the A200 model has?
This one,
Yes.
interest.
准备关闭了这个。
有这样吗？
你结束了。
可以吧？说的真说。你说的。
Hello, Leo, come back. About the certificates of the A200 model. This model has CE, ROS, and CB. So it's due to some countries market for Europe and Southeast Asia and even the America.
Right.
Okay. How about the OEM order requirements of this
Okay.
model?
The MOQ for the OEM model is the 500 pieces.
500 pieces.
Yes, 500 pieces. So we can offer some service for the OEM model.
Yes.
For example, we can print the logo on the machine.
Yes.
And on the outer box.
Can print the logo here.
Yes. And on the outer box. In the user manual.
User manual.
And we can also translate the user manual into many languages.
Okay.
Okay.
So about the controlling, just now we just control it on the touching panel.
Yes, we can also control this model by remote control.
Remote control.
Yes.
Such as this one.
Yes.
You can control it. Okay. So there are two ways to control it.
Remote control and manually.
Yes.
On this control panel.
Yes, manual. And about the CBM of the OEM order, if we place 500 pieces, what's your suggestion to load for the container?
We can order 120 feet container
Okay.
to load 500 pieces.
Okay.
Yes.
And about the 140 feet container?
It's around 1,100. Around this number. Yes.
1,000 pieces. 100 pieces.
Yes.
Okay. So this beautiful model is A200 model.
Yes.
And if our customer has any question,
Open to contact us.
please kindly send us the email. Our email is sales@gzhaike.com.
Yes. Welcome to contact us for more details.
Yes.
We'll send contact you as soon as possible.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, we just finished the introduction of this model. So, what's the next model?
The next model.
We are going to introduce a big machine.
Yes. We are going to introduce to customers big model
Big model.
machine.
Okay, it is a big machine with big CADR.
How about the CDR? How about the name?
The CADR is 600.
Okay.
600.
600 CDR.
Yes. And the model name. The model model name for this model is KJ600 F-A30
Yes.
A03.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
We call it KJ600
Yes.
A03.
Yes.
Okay. And what's the function? What's the features of the machine?
Function. Okay. Firstly, let's have a look at the main basic function. We can see there are the 5 buttons on the control panel. The first one is the power button, turn on, turn off the machine, and the second button is the fan speed. This the displayer show the fan speed. Now it's 4, 5, 6, 36 levels for the fan speed.
And also I know when we need to enter the auto mode, we just need to press the fan speed button long time.
3 seconds.
Yes. 3 seconds.
Auto.
Here the monitor show the A, it means the auto.
Okay.
So when we press it again and we go back to the manual mode.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. The third button, timer. So the 1 hour, 2 hour, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1 to 12 hours.
1 to 12 hours.
Yes. The timer. Okay, the fourth button is the sleep.
Sleep.
Okay, let's press the sleep mode. Now the display is off.
Yes, no display. And
the-
also the light, the button light, scented light.
Yes. And
Half.
and fan speed is at a low width level.
Yeah, as a first fan speed, first level fan speed.
Yes. Very quiet. It's the sleep mode.
Yes.
Press again. We cut the machine.
Yes.
And the fifth button is Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. This product comes with the 2-year Wi-Fi.
Yes. When the button light is flashing,
What does it mean?
the button flashing, it reminds us to connect to the Wi-Fi by app
Yes.
on our mobile phone.
Okay.
So it is really very easy to control it.
Okay.
And also, this machine has 3,000 hour clock to remind the filter replacement. And then the machine will stop, but to remind you by the flashing light. And then we need to press the timer and the sleep together
To reset.
the filter.
Okay.
Okay. It's very nice air purifier. And also, Sam, do you know what's the green circle means?
Okay.
What does the circle mean?
This is the air quality indicator light.
Yes,
Yes.
air quality indicator light.
And there are 4 colors for this light.
Yes,
They are green, blue, yellow, and red. 4 colors.
3 colors. There are 3 colors.
3 colors.
Yes.
Oh.
The first, the PM2.5 index at 1 to 50. The air quality light is in index at 51 to 150. It show the air quality line in blue. And from 151 to 500 PM 2.5, the light is in red. It means very poor air quality.
Okay.
And because this model made of the very sensitive and very sophisticated sensor. It is a laser dust sensor.
Laser dust sensor.
Very sensitive.
Okay.
So it action very fast and very precious.
Okay.
And also, this machine has 4 wheels. 4 wheels to make the carry easier.
Yes. We can remove the machine very easily.
Yes.
Around at home.
So about the purification system, you will introduce to customer one by one, right?
Yes. Okay. Turn off the machine first. For this model, there are dual filters for this model.
没电。
再擦一下。再擦一个。
This model has dual purification, dual filters. So the CADR is very high, 600, with 2 pieces. And this is pre-filter. Pre-filter made of the nylon material, and can capture the big size particles such as the hair, animal skin, and the dust, and also the dander and the pollen. Okay, this is one size, and then I will show you the other size. And take out another. This is another kind of pre-filter. We call it pre-filter. And then we take off the filter. We found 2 pieces. 2 pieces pre-filter, 2 pieces HEPA filter. And then this is the compound HEPA filter with the HEPA filter function and the carbon function.
Yes.
So Sam, you will tell customer one by one, okay?
Okay. So you can see for this model is the dual filters. Let me show you the filter for this model. The first layer is this one. It's a pre-filter. This pre-filter is washable. The pre-filter is used to remove the big particle in the air. The big particles such as the dander, big dust, animal skin, and hair, and the pollen. These big particles are visible by our eyes. So this is the pre-filter. And this one is a composite filter with 2 layers. We can see the folder is the HEPA filter, and inside is the activated carbon. It's 2 in 1. For the HEPA filter, it's mainly used to remove the very tiny, very small particle in the air. This small particle is invisible by our eyes, such as the PM 2.5. The PM PM 2.5 is very harmful for our health. It can remove the PM 2.5, and the removal rate is 98.5% for H11 HEPA filter. We can also use the H13 HEPA filter. For H13 HEPA filter, the PM 2.5 removal rate can reach 99.95%. It's a little higher than the H11 HEPA filter. The HEPA filter can also remove the bacteria and the virus. And the removal rate for bacteria and virus is 99.46%. So it's useful to prevent the spreading of the COVID-19 virus. This is the second layer. And the third layer is the activated carbon filter. The activated carbon filter can remove the bad smell, formaldehyde and benzene, and also the odor. It's very useful. So it's the HEPA filter and the activated carbon filter, composite filter 2-in-1. Dual filter for this model. So I just introduced the three stages purification for this model. The fourth stages purification for this model is the UV light.
UV light.
And we use the
How is it?
UV light. We can use the UVC light to kill the bacteria and the virus.
Here, at two sides of the cabinet, there are two pieces LED light.
Yes.
Here.
Yes.
And the LED UV light can kill the bacteria and the virus during the air duct and the filter.
Right. And we all know the wavelength for the UVC light.
Yeah, the wavelength
is the 254 nanometer.
Nanometer.
Yes. So it's very useful to kill the virus and bacteria.
Yes. LED also is a high-tech lighting.
Right.
So most of the lighting we use the LED already, including the UVC light.
Right. So the UVC light is the fourth stage of purification, and the
last stage is the negative ion.
Negative ion. Yes. So what's the output for this model of the negative ion?
It can output 10 million pieces.
10 million pieces.
10 million pieces per centicubic meter.
Yes.
Per second.
Okay.
It is a big output, big
Okay.
sensitive and heavy sensitive output.
Very high density.
Yeah, density. Okay.
So this is the introduction for the 5 stages purification.
Yes.
Yeah, pre-filter,
Yes.
HEPA filter, activated carbon filter,
Yes.
UVC lights,
Yes.
and the negative ion. 5 stages.
And also the pre-filter can be washable.
Yes,
can be
the
washed.
pre-filter.
Yeah,
is washable.
pre-filter because it's made of the nylon.
Yes.
The nylon material.
Yes.
Okay. Sam, we know the controlling the operation it can be can be made
Manual.
on the touching panel,
Yes.
and also it can connect it to the
The
Wi-Fi APP.
Wi-Fi. Yes.
Okay.
So let's show the Wi-Fi.
Yes. But this is not
这图啊，
那个不行。
这图呀。
Okay.
So two ways to control this product.
Yes.
One is on the control panel. Another one is the Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Yes.
So about the OEM model.
OEM model. The MOQ for the OEM model is 500 pieces.
500 pieces.
Yes.
What can we do for
Yes.
the OEM model?
We can offer some service for the OEM model,
Yes.
such as the printing the logo.
The logo such like this.
Yes. On the front panel. Also on the outer box.
Yes.
And
The carton.
yes.
The master carton.
Yes. And the user manual.
User manual.
We can also translate the user manual
Okay.
into many language.
Three very kindly service.
Right.
Okay. So if I can store in a 20-feet container for the 500 pieces.
20 feet container.
Ah.
I don't think it's enough.
Okay. So
We may need to.
what's your suggestion?
We may need one 40 feet container.
140-feet container. So how many pieces for 140-feet container?
140 container.
Yes.
Where?
Yes.
Okay.
It's around 550.
550.
550 pieces.
Okay.
So people just place one OEM model 500 pieces machine, can also place another spare filter.
Okay.
So and the delivery time is around 35 days. 35 days, right?
35 days.
Okay.
The delivery day.
Yes. And about the certificates, do you know what kind of certificates this model has?
We have the CD,
CB,
ETL,
CD,
Vertical?
and the CE loads, three basically,
okay.
Certificates.
Okay.
That we also sell to Korea, sell to Japan, and sell to North America. We also have the FCC.
FCC.
But for the certificates from the Korea and Japan, our customers can handle it
Okay.
and apply it.
Okay.
And the quality is due to their market.
Okay.
Okay, so
That's one. So the sensor test. Okay. Next we are okay.
now
So we just
we should
finish the introduction of this model.
yes.
So
It's okay.
so if you have any other question about this model, welcome to contact us at
Yes.
this email address. It's Josh at gzhaike.com.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Repeat again. Josh at gzhaike.com. Welcome to contact us.
okay. So today we are going to close the live show Canton Fair.
Yes.
Okay. We will see next time.
See you next time.
See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.